Reward and recognition is a crucial topic that is directly linked to motivation, engagement, and happiness at work. Whether you are a manager, a leader, or you belong to a team, learning how to speak about reward and recognition will make you sound confident and professional. It will also help you strengthen your communication skills in many different professional situations, such as interviews, meetings, conversations with your boss, or conversations with your teammates. After watching this presentation, you will have acquired some important competencies and skills. You are going to learn some business vocabulary and expressions. You are also going to learn what key ideas you have to have into consideration when discussing this crucial topic. And you will also learn some top tips on communication that are going to help you to organize your ideas and thoughts so you can sound professional, confident, and express yourself clearly. In order to achieve your goal, which is to speak fluently and confidently about this topic, reward and recognition, I'm going to organize this session in 3 main blocks. First, I'm going to show you a way to define reward and recognition accurately. After that, I'm going to help you understand the key differences between these two topics. I am going to share with you some useful business vocabulary and expressions that will definitely help you speak about R&R with clarity. And finally, I am going to further your knowledge on this topic by presenting you the top 6 benefits that having a good R&R program in place will bring to the happiness of employees. Your happiness. Let's begin then with the definition of reward and recognition. Reward and recognition are the 2 ways that supervisors and managers have to show that they appreciate their employees. They help organizations decide how to recognize good work while helping employees to feel more satisfied and engaged with their work. Reward and recognitions are acknowledgements of positive accomplishments. That's a good definition that you want to remember. A reward is a tangible acknowledgement of accomplishments, whereas recognition is more the praise that is given for some accomplishments. Some examples of rewards could be gift cards, vouchers, coupons. Recognition, however, is usually given in the form of praise, and it could take place during meetings, award nights, or even in private. It can also be given through an email or a letter. It is time next to talk about or to go through the key differences between reward and recognition. Tangibility, purpose, cost, and frequency. Those are the 4 key differences you are going to learn to speak about. The first difference between reward and recognition is tangibility. Tangibility is a noun. The adjective is tangible. When something is tangible, it means that it is real, it is not imaginary, it means that it can be shown, it can be experienced, and it can be touched. It is palpable and it is physical. For example, we need tangible evidence if we want to take legal action. Other tangible benefits included are increase of salary and the decrease of working hours. A reward is usually a tangible acknowledgement of achievements. Employees can touch them and interact with them with rewards. Examples of rewards: wow, you got coupons, cash bonuses, holidays, extra days off, Recognition, however, is intangible, is a non-physical acknowledgement of accomplishments. Employees may hear or read praise from their employers, but they cannot interact with it or take it away as they do a reward. While reward and recognition are both acknowledgement of employee contribution, employers usually have different purposes or reasons for choosing between giving a reward or recognition. Rewards are usually chosen or given by employers to celebrate achievements, for example, a 10 years service award, or exceeding a sales target. Recognition, on the other hand, is used by employers to show appreciation for ongoing contributions by the employee. For example, for being a diligent employee or for having great attendance records. Are you a diligent employee? What is the meaning of diligent? Diligent is an adjective. And if you are a diligent employee, it means that you do things carefully and in a detailed way. You are conscientious, you are meticulous, you are thorough, and you are tenacious. What about ongoing? What does that mean? Ongoing is also an adjective, and it means continuous. It means that it's not finished. It means that it's still happening. It is still in progress, occurring. For example, the negotiations are ongoing. Another difference between reward and recognition is the cost. Which one do you think is more expensive? Well, if you said reward, you are absolutely right. Recognition is usually free. Managers or supervisors can give a recognition by simply speaking their praises. Rewards, on the contrary, are more costly. They are more expensive. Managers and supervisors usually have an allocated or set budget that they can use to reward their teams. They can plan competitions or perhaps set some extra targets that are going to incentivize, motivate, or encourage the employees or their teams to perform better, to increase their productivity. These little investments that companies make by rewarding their employees are intended to turn into a win-win situation because both the employees and the managers or the company win or obtain a benefit. The last of the differences between reward and recognition is the frequency. Obviously, rewards are less frequent, and this is purely because of the cost involved. Most employees receive recognition a lot more often than they do rewards. Great! We have already covered the main differences between reward and recognition. It is time next to have a look into the benefits of reward and recognition. As we saw earlier on, the main benefits are engagement, motivation, productivity, employee retention, attracting high-quality employees, and the last one is career growth. Can you speak about or define these concepts clearly and confidently? That is exactly what we are going to do next. What is employee engagement? Are you an engaged employee? According to Investopedia, employee engagement is the level of enthusiasm and dedication that a worker feels towards their job. Engaged employees are more likely to go above and beyond their roles. They are willing to go the extra mile, and therefore they are happy to contribute positively to the workplace. Engaged employees are not in it only for the paycheck. They are involved, they are committed, and they are passionate about their work and the organization as well. We could also define employee engagement as the level of connection, both mental and emotional, that employees have to their work, organization, and teams. Factors contributing to employee engagements include camaraderie, employee recognition, and office safety. Motivation is next. How would you define or talk about motivation in a clear and intelligent way? Simply put, motivation is why a person does something. It is the driving force behind human actions. It is the process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal-oriented behaviors. In short, motivation causes you to act in a way that gets you closer to your goals. There are two types of motivation that you can talk about, depending whether the motivation is coming from inside or outside. Motivation coming from the inside is referred to as intrinsic motivation, whereas motivation coming from outside, from external factors, is referred to as extrinsic motivation. Benefit number 3 is productivity. How many times do you hear this word at work? Can you speak about it confidently and professionally? Would you be able to define productivity accurately? Productivity is something that you should be thinking about every day. You want to be a productive employee. To state it plainly, productivity quantifies the efficiency in generating value for every hour worked. We could also say that productivity compares the amount of goods and services produced, also known as output, with the inputs used to produce those goods or services. The goal is to generate the maximum amount of output from the minimum amount of input possible. More output, less input, that equals higher productivity. Great! Quick recap before we move forward. So far, we have covered 3 top benefits of reward and recognition. They are engagement, motivation, and productivity. Next one is employee retention. Did you know what employee retention is about? We can define employee retention rate as the metric that measures the percentage of employees who remained employed over a period of time. A high employee rate is a clear indication that an organization is effectively managing the needs of its workforce, resulting in greater loyalty and productivity. On the contrary, a low employee retention rate could well be as a consequence of 3 things: lack of effective communication, inadequate compensation, or an environment that doesn't nurture the employee development. How can a good reward and recognition program attract higher quality employees? People like to be recognized for their contributions. When a company has a good reward and recognition program in place, this will attract more candidates. More people will apply for a specific role. And this is gonna give the company the opportunity to choose from a bigger pool of employees, focusing on the ones they consider are the best. That's why a good reward and recognition will attract a more qualified employee. Finally, we have benefit number 6, career growth. A corporate culture that rewards and recognizes their employees for their accomplishments and achievements, it's one that encourages their employees to do better. Employees may feel drawn to master new skills, improve existing ones, or even volunteer for new opportunities to impress their supervisors. Being proactive in their careers may help employees to receive more rewards and recognition.